I think it's time to start getting hyped for Fortnite Chapter 7, and I'm going to tell you guys why in this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Alright, so Chapter 7 of Fortnite is just over a month away. Actually, I think under a month away. It literally is dropping in about 20 days at the time of recording this, and yeah, there's a lot to be excited about. Like, a lot. So, first of all, I'm going to get I'm going to address the elephant in the room. The 7 are most likely coming back. They are most likely coming back to the Fortnite lore and the storyline. The 7. The iconic characters from Chapter 1 all the way to Chapter 3. They're most likely coming back. There's been so many teases by literal epic devs and just leaks alone, right? That basically do confirm this. It's all about confirmed. Like, we're just waiting on that final little piece of confirmation, which I'm pretty sure is going to come in the end event. And they'll be back. So we have basically Fortnite's main characters from back in the day. Their peak main characters coming back into the storyline. That is insane. That's insane. Now, obviously, that's not the only thing to be excited about. The next thing to be excited about is, well, the live event that we're getting at the end of the season. That could reveal them, right? It could reveal them. But if it doesn't, it's still okay. I'm sure they're going to come back. But that live event, the end of chapter event, is set to be unbelievable. Apparently, it's going to be huge. It's going to have a lot of lore in it and stuff like that. Like, epic devs are literally saying it's the craziest thing they've ever worked on. So you have those two things now. You have the 7 and the live event. Those are two things to be very excited about. And those are two reasons why you should be hyped about Chapter 7. But there's more. And the more is the map. The map is set to have a big portion of it. I think a big portion of it. It's just a rumor of a sand biome. It is confirmed that we will be getting a desert biome on the map. So that's really cool. But we're set to have a casino POI and an underground Area 51 style lab POI. Dude, imagine that. Imagine that. Dropping into the desert POI, right? The desert biome, and the entire underground like lab base is there. Holy crap. That would be crazy. And now a freaking casino POI? Are you kidding me? Dude, we're going to be gambling in Fortnite. There's literally a gambler shotgun that was like leaked. What on earth is that going to be? I have no idea, but it gets me excited. So you have the 7 returning, you have the map, and you have the end event. There's one more thing that I'm insanely hyped about, and I think you guys should be hyped about it too. It kind of has to relate to the 7, but it is the storyline in general. So Epic's co-creator, who seemingly, confirmed that the 7 were coming back just a couple days ago, also said that they will put love into the storyline again. He literally said this. Search up Mark Rain on Twitter. Go through his tweets. You'll see it. It comes up eventually. Someone's saying, please put love into the storyline. So many people love it, and it would mean a lot, and it's important to the game. And he says, will do. Will do. They're going to do it, bro. So the storyline is potentially coming back. You know what that means? That means events could be high scale again, right? High scale events, and the 7 coming back, we could have events that are on par to the Chapter 2 finale or the Chapter 3 mech event. Imagine that. It would feel just like the old days again. On top of that, we get some really cool POIs on the Chapter 7 map, which I have hope it's not going to be as big as Chapter 6 or 5. If that's the case, we're in, bro. If the map isn't as big, then we're good. Because that was the main problem with Chapter 6. The map was just too big. You could not find anybody. And now a few days later, more info came out about Chapter 7, and we will be getting self-revives and drivable reboot vans. Are you kidding me? Now, self-revives, I honestly never thought about that for Fortnite, so I don't see how it's entirely needed or how it's going to work. But drivable reboot vans would be insane. I don't understand how that would even be fair. Like, how can you drive a reboot van, and what is that going to do? I don't know. I always thought the perfect way to make reboot vans great would be to, just lessen the time it takes to reboot. Like, I think it should be like how Warzone was, with like just literally a quick click, maybe some gold that you spend to buy your person back. So all these things, the 7, the storyline, the map, the events potential, has me insanely hyped for Chapter 7. I am very much looking forward to this, and I want to know if you guys are too. I mean, you should be. You should be. They've so far nailed it with The Simpsons. I've loved what they've done so far. And they really seem to be communicating really well, right? Chapter 7, dude. Bringing back your iconic storyline characters, putting love into the story, making a good map that has a great theme off rip. Dude, this could be generational. We know they don't miss in November, December, right? They don't miss. They know not to miss. So if I were you guys, I'd be very, very excited. I for sure am. And that's saying something, because I'm not going to lie. This is probably the least I've ever played Fortnite ever, especially in the last couple of months. The game's just not been that good. It's not been the same. It's hard to play. So the fact that I am saying that I'm hyped for Chapter 7 and what's to come is crazy. And that should be enough to get you guys hyped. If I'm saying I'm excited, then you guys should get excited about the fact that I'm saying I'm excited. You feel me? So let me know. Let me know. Chapter 7 is under a month away. I'm genuinely starting to get like giddy about it, bro. And I haven't had that in a long time with this game. Let me know what you guys think and if you're hyped about Chapter 7, and I'll see y'all in the next one.